Hey everyone, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a Link to the Past randomizer Crosskeys tournament match. This is AverageFrustratedGamer versus Tylersalt in Swiss Round 7. Tracking for us today we have Pichu and Arya Stark, and on commentary we have Blank and TJ, and they'll take it from here.
First and foremost, I just want to say, suck it beer. Now that that's out of the way, hello everybody, welcome. This is a 4-2 match in the 2024 Crosskeys tournament for a Link to the Past randomizer. The winner will, I believe, survive the tournament and continue on and hope to make brackets. The loser, I don't know. I forget, is it 3 or 4? I should really have looked up. Yeah, I'm with Blank Forge. How you doing? How you doing, Blank?
Three losses will make sure that you're not in the Thunderdome match that will happen at the end before brackets.
Oh, come on. Can't we just get beyond Thunderdome?
You know what? I think that this guy named Max tried. Nothing went beyond Thunderdome. However, this is going to be an amazing race. We have a couple of excellent gamers out here. And an excellent Salt, I guess. Being equal.
It's going to be fun. These are two pretty good friends of mine. I know them pretty well. I was just visiting AverageFrustratedGamer a couple weeks ago. Man, his name is really squished in there. We're off.
All right, $20 in that first chest. So for those of you who are unaware, this is a Crosskeys tournament. Crosskeys has entrances that can be that are randomized. They also have all the items randomized, or else it wouldn't be a randomizer, let's face it. Keys and dungeon items are also added into the mix, and you can go into one door, and if it connects to something, it could take you to the dark world, it could take you to the light world, it could even take you to dinner.
It's not going to take you to dinner, but we got some good starting money there. We got some bomb money purchasing power for whatever we got a store. It looks like AFG is trying to feel out this dark connector here. Don't know how long he's going to be. Yeah, he's just, okay. I think maybe you got a feel for it, what it is, where it could go, which one it is. I don't think that was the mountain. As the well at Lumberjack, you'd love to see it because it's stupid. Ooh. It's like, I think that's the worst thing you can find in Lumberjack, because you're never sure if you need it, versus like a Ganon, which is like, yeah, I'm going to need to do that.
Well, and it being 5 checks, as opposed to it being maybe like Magic Bat, where it's just that one check, it's always going to sit in the back of the mind.
Yeah, it's pretty dense. And also, it kind of deprives you of some early resources early, and that's one teach. You got a bunch of drop downs you can just get right away. It's one of the reasons you look for bombs pretty much almost immediately. And it's Connector City over here. Sheesh.
Wow, the north end of Hyrule is just it's like the mob. It has connections.
Oh, I see what you did there. Hey, if she finds a lucky find here, getting Graveyard Ledge. So that's some bombs you're gonna. I'll have on way to whatever he's gonna do. Mushroom and Thief Sandwich, I believe, is in Kakariko.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I think this was in the first house in the strip mall in Kakariko.
Yes, it was on the northeast side of town.
Yeah, we got a lot of diversions, so lots gonna be happening here. Try to keep up, everybody. Let's go. Positions, places, lights, camera, action.
This is a Wendy's. So far, the mushroom being the only big thing out of Thieves.
The mushroom is a big question mark as always, but it's particularly in this, where the magic bat could be accessible right away. A hammer.
Never mind. A hammer makes Thieves Town very applicable.
Woo!
And the food on the Uncle Drop, that's vanilla.
So yeah, this seed is kind of nutty. We're going to see a lot of divergence here. That's a very timely book.
It's going to open a lot of things.
Yeah, between the hammer. Well, the hammer doesn't do anything yet, but the flute opens up the entire mountain, and we've barely even scratched the surface of the seed so far.
So as a runner, do you feel like whenever you get these this level of options, does it make it more difficult or less difficult to understand where to go next?
It makes it much more difficult. One of the I did not see what was on Lumberjack. One of the things
that heart piece, a little bit of
okay, all right. One of the things that I keep in mind when I try to route Crosskeys is what I find early versus what I find later. But since that flute is pretty early and it opens up about like 6 to 7 more entrances on Death Mountain, now I was like, well, what do I do? Do I go there right away? Do I wait? Mm-hmm. And then that Eastern Palace right there is another thing that complicates matters quite a bit.
The last time I saw it there, they both runners left it until way later.
Yeah,
and the first chest had progression.
Skipping Eastern Palace is pretty common amongst Crosskeys players. It is especially in Sphere 1, it's a pretty big gamble, and it's a very long, tedious dungeon. We have so much. Oh my goodness. This is so hard to keep track of.
Well, we did see the back of Escape on AVG's side.
Yeah.
And we did get a couple of big keys out of that. We got Turtle Rock and Pod.
Yeah, so those are two pretty nice early keys to have. Pod is the one you frequently start looking for towards the end of the game, so having that is obviously more pod keys is preferable to less. If you look at this hammer. Especially small keys. If you have more than one pod big key, there might be something wrong with your seed. Oh, GT Big and Paradox, right? Alright. We're getting some gas over here. And it's not just because of my dinner. I don't like that early armor, but it's going to help.
I think it's going to prevent them from wanting to pick up heart pieces, that's for sure.
Well, we're still in the I want to death warp phase of the seed.
Absolutely. And with getting the GT big key and that Turtle Rock small, it's better to have them get them right now than later when you've already dipped into Turtle Rock or whatever the case may be.
Well, we really don't have very many options to go by right now in general. It's a Bombos in the it's the big ferry, the Pyramid Ferry. So there's a lot to talk about in this seed. I dare not even speculate about anything yet. Thank you for freeing the chicken, Tylersalt. That's my guy right there.
Bottle Vendor just gives you the returns your tip of 1 rupee.
Well, you never know how generous to be feeling.
Well, it must be a tax-free weekend or something.
Maybe. It is Connector City over here in Kakariko. There is so much. We got what?
We had the Brothers Connector.
Right, we got Paradox. We got that. AFG is being very bold about this mushroom.
That is a brave stance.
Dude, you might want to check the entrance.
And he also kind of left Kakariko right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's an interesting play.
Well, you have the flute. That's one of the things you can do with it. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot in Kakariko you can do. But the flute opens up a lot of potential as far as where you can go and how you can get there. And AFG knows that the Kakariko density will still be there when he's done doing whatever he's going to be doing.
Fair enough.
Maybe saw enough connectors in Kakariko, trying to suss out some other more remote locations before really going full-fledged into that whole ordeal. Yeah, we got a lot. We got an early hammer, but there's nothing in that drop down, unfortunately. Uh-oh, that's an early Castle Tower key.
All right.
Yeah. That Castle Tower key is mad early. Now, we've already seen the well at Lumberjack, so that's an indication that maybe, just maybe, that well is going to be important. With the Castle Tower key that early, yeah, I'm already thinking about it. Obviously, you hope that it's not going to be important.
Well, and we're speculating that we'll even find Castle sometime soon.
But we can't do anything about it. AFG is making good use of this flute, checking some really remote locations, and Tyler is going to be very upset when he sees that flute.
Wow. South end of Kakariko is very, very heavy. Very
Very
Yeah.
heavy. Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you did there. Okay.
I didn't until after I did it, and I was like, did I mess up words?
Very heavy. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a spiral cave. Just take it, homie. Just do it. Just do it. Just go down. What? What? what the heck? I heard the sound. That thing died. That thing was supposed to be dead.
Wow.
All right, where was this again?
That was Brothers Connector to Laser Bridge to Hera.
I see. Okay.
So that's going to be Moon Pearl required for Hera, because you can't even Death Warp. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, logically required, but also, like, you can't Death Warp in Hera like that.
Oh, that's cute. Well, we're going to want to go down that spiral cave again.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Tylersalt got the same big keys as AFG.
Amazing. Incredible.
What will they think of next?
I'm still laughing about that Moldorm in the cave there.
Immortal Moldorm?
Absolutely ridiculous. All right, AFG is opting to take this Desert Palace. Was this at the was this the Kakariko one?
I believe so, because that was left side,
Okay.
right?
Big key on the torch. All right. So we'll probably need boots for more than just a well then.
That looked like a big key to swamp, I'm sure of it.
Maybe. It's got to be somewhere, right? And Tyler's going to find this flute and probably be like, ugh. Can't do anything about that, can you? But
Yet another connector into the dark world.
yeah, that's the full heart one. Get hit by that one. And Tylersalt gets the flute and hates his life. Maybe not that far. That's dark, right? Yeah.
I mean, he hates his life right now.
He hates
not
that. He hates that
overall.
flute. I like Tylersalt. Therefore, Tylersalt likes his life.
All right, desert right side is the top of the castle.
Well, not much we can do about the middle just yet, but once we get Aga, that barrier will go down. No, go in. Come on. Like, where are you gonna go? You're gonna flute away from that? Just go down the thing and then flute. Okay. I don't agree with that. Unless you've seen the other side of that somewhere that I didn't remember.
Which cave was that?
That was the ramparts east.
Right, but
That was Fairy Cave.
Okay.
All right, Tyler gets his flute activated and is right up to Death Mountain. Not even hesitate. And finds Ganon's Tower! Because of course he does! Because it's always early for some reason. I don't know. Well, we
have the big key.
We have the big key. We have a hammer. We can do some goofy stuff with this. We can't really get to the... We can't do nothing with this big key right now.
We also have the bug net. We can do plenty with the big key. We can unlock that door.
Not that
the
door.
whole list. No, the top door?
We can do that, I guess.
I mean, like, that's the end of my list, but that's what we can do.
Good luck getting there without a bow, though. Hey, it's Johnny. And Hype Cave. What we got? Look at this chest-turning fool over here. Okay.
A lot of red in there.
Not great. That was not great. All right, AFG goes through a Paradox Cave and winds up in the Eastern Palace area. Now, he's already seen Flute Spot 5. I guess he's looking to clear this out. This mountaintop is not really doing a lot for Tylersalt.
I mean, $20 at a time, we're getting that Zora money, right?
Zora's not in logic yet. We don't have to worry about that right now. We're worried about other things. We have to let the seed paint a picture for itself and see where right now we're painting by numbers. Right?
I mean, if we're going to be fully worried about logic, then as soon as we find the old man rescue, he's not going to turn away.
Well, you kind of want to keep track of the logic, especially this early in the seed. You want to know where the seed is directing you to, and this is...
this can't be right. Is this Mimic Cave when we actually have the hammer?
Yeah, like 10 minutes in, right? And it's
a bow inside.
Yeah, see, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, where you want to explore like the early spheres of the game, because it's giving you a hammer, right? And then it puts that Mimic Cave in a very early spot, albeit out of the way, and that's an important item like the bow. Now we're just an Eastern Palace big key away from getting in there, and I don't expect either one to go in until we get it.
Holy cow, he found some old man in that cave.
What's he doing in there? Probably pooping. Probably, right?
I believe if so, he was doing by sonar because he didn't have a light.
I don't know how to respond to this.
And I did not know the Smith heading back up the mountain.
He did his business in the cave. We have to get him out of there. It stinks.
Ooh, good hit.
Ooh. Yep. Well, whenever you see that entrance to Turtle Rock, you always like kind of instinctively freeze up, like, what do I do about this? And the next thing you're getting shot by a laser, and you're like, oh, I've been shot by a laser. And
as it turns out, Turtle Rock did not hire stormtroopers to build their structure.
At the very least, it gives you time to think. You know, getting shot by a laser usually clears up my head. I get some good clarity with that.
That checks out.
So this is pretty... Oh, no, never mind. He's not going to steal this key. He's just going to go for the door. Okay. I'm like, how's he planning to kill this Pokey? He's not.
Well, and also, does the hammer not kill Pokies?
It does. It's just very, very tedious and possibly deadly. And we don't have a lot of good defense.
Peeking on the race game, we find, invulnerability up there. That's not the best of canes, but it's a cane.
Yeah, chat's pointing out we do have that bomb most, which would make short work of it, but we need a sword before that even makes any difference. 'Cause we can't use it without one. Cooperate, Chain Chomps. Cooperate. Where
Cooperate, Red Meringue, I think.
All right, well, that's the end of that road for Tylersalt, choosing not to take the Dark World stuff. Let's see where this mountain cave goes. Oh, you're cute. Good thing we have that flute.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. What a great start. What a great starting position. Oh, right out in the open. Yeah.
Well, it will be when we have maybe, I don't know, some mitts or something.
Wait. I got one. Remember Altered Beast? Rise from your grave. Welcome to your doom. Game is goofy. Yeah, as expected, AFG just nopes out of Eastern Palace. Oh, look, he remembered he didn't go in here.
And,
it means nothing, but he just totally ignored it before, confusing the heck out of me. There's the magic bat. Okay.
Oh, we turned in the mushroom.
Yes, he did.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We didn't have a magic item to drain our magic anyway.
Well, we need Samari in order for that to be a thing. Hey, here's that castle tower that we were worried about. Remember that castle tower key we got mad early? Yeah. Suddenly, this makes a bit more difference.
And with that bow, we have a weapon to keep ourselves a little further away from them bad guys.
Oh, nice
Give us
glove.
the gloves.
Nice glove. AFG is making out like a bandit. Meanwhile, Tylersalt is going in like all these different places, but not really getting very much. But we're still early. There's plenty of time for that to happen.
Yeah, at any point we could get bottlenecked, you know.
I think AFG, he's got it. Good job. Nice one.
Excellent work. That is a dark room that is intimidating.
That's really hard to do without other items besides the hammer. Especially with a bunch of guards like bouncing you around like crazy.
We'll see if Tyler does the same, but
Well, yeah,
I wouldn't
the important
put it
one
past
is
him
yeah.
to not.
The important one is in this chest.
And we're
Yeah.
going for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta. Oh my god! How many turtle rock things are gonna be in this seed right now? All right, this is not in logic since you don't have an item to get us past this. That's our first bottle. That's good to have.
Oh, and Tyler gets the key as well.
Excellent. Nice work. And there's one of
Small
6 pod
pod.
keys. E pluribus unum. There's 6 of those. The magic numbers are 1, 4, and 6. So I personally hate going into Palace of Darkness with fewer than 3 keys.
For those who are unaware, E pluribus unum is, I think, Dutch for bunch of keys unlocks bunch of stuff.
It's Latin. It means one of many. It's our nation's. It's the United States motto.
I mean, I did know that, but
Okay.
it's a lot less. Yours is a fun fact. Mine is just a fun statement.
Okay, here's pod. It's mad early. We got one big key, one small key, and I hate this. This is exactly the kind of thing.
We
That's
may
whatever.
have that
It's
one
here.
small key, but we don't have it logically.
Here's what I'm
But
wondering.
I
right now.
wouldn't be surprised if we get some sort of invulnerability. The way I've seen a lot of the logic work lately, we get some sort of invulnerability item, so it makes us backtrack.
I'm just wondering how AFG is going to spend this key right now, because he's got a hammer to get him to the back of the dungeon, and he has a bow, and he's just going to go for it. Okay. Because that other method takes a lot of time. And Pod is notorious for having a bunch of junk inside of it. Thieves Town. That is not the big key I was expecting to find in here.
Well, a big key does make it a better venture than, you know, getting 20 rupees
Right.
6 times.
Maybe there's a Thieves Town on the horizon somewhere.
Well, we at least already know where it is.
That's right. There is a Thieves Town on the horizon. I forgot. That was really early.
It's
That was
on the
after bingo, yeah.
It's on the aft horizon.
Right, sure is.
And for those who are about to correct my nautical terminology, I am well aware that I have no idea which direction is which on a boat.
When facing the front of the boat, port is on the left and starboard is on the right.
Oh, I thought port was the opposite of aft. Well,
No. There's fore and aft. Fore is the front, aft is the back.
I didn't even know 4 was one of them, but I did know that Tyler has found where the mushroom turn-in comes, and it's going to be a key to Skull Woods.
That's pretty unimpressive.
It's unimpressive for now,
It's unimpressive
and
in
probably
general,
in the
really.
future as well.
That-
but
Oh yeah, that's a circumventable key.
that's true.
An ice palace with bombos in our inventory.
Still no sword to trigger it, though.
No. But we do have a glove and a hammer. AFG is following behind Tylersalt. Is going to get this information. Tylersalt opting not to take that spiral cave just yet.
And so this also puts AFG into a spot where he's already explored everything west of here.
Mm-hmm.
So where does he go from here?
We still have the Ice Rod Cave area, and there's still plenty of bunny walking to do left.
Well, also, has he done as much of the mountain as Tyler has?
No, he hasn't done any of the mountain at all.
Yeah, so with that flute, I wouldn't put it past him to go up there. But Ice Rod Cave area it is.
Yeah, it looks like he's putting off the mountain deliberately. Because, again, because the mountain is locked behind the flute, and these two checks right here in front, these are still Sphere 1 checks right here. So AFG is still priming his painting, as it were. And finds a misery mire. Yeah, we have no method of ingress for that. Neither boots nor hookshot.
A bar, a shop, and a mire.
Yeah.
I think this is a setup for a joke.
Is the punchline AFG goes to the mountain?
Hey, look at that.
Hell yeah, let's go Lufia. Is AFG going to explore more of the right side, left side, or is he just getting the torch information? He's just getting the torch information.
Just a torch check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, Tylersalt is, well, he saved and quit after going through Spiral Cave. So I guess he feels like he's not ready for Dark World walking yet.
Well, with everything that we know, there's not a lot of places left other than bunny walking, is there?
I'm trying to think what is left. Zora is in logic with the glove.
Okay.
As well as Eastern Sphere 1 Eastern Palace, which neither Tylersalt nor AverageFrustratedGamer have done. So it's starting to look like that Sphere 1 Eastern maybe actually has some gas this time around.
That's true, but also Tyler hasn't found that bow yet.
No, but if both AFG and Tyler decide to route the way they're routing, Tyler's going to bottleneck to that bow sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, he's kind of routing in such a way that finding these locations when he is kind of like working against them.
Right.
Yes, you definitely want the bow before coming in.
He would love to have the bow here. Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's close. Like, this is a very close Palace of Darkness, just a flute and a short walk. So you may opt to not do the bow lock side for a bit, although... this is juicy. So, earlier, I mentioned AFG might spend his key this way. It looks like Tylersalt may decide to do that. And without the bow, it's kind of a gutsy move. Puts himself into a position that he made.
The bottle.
That's right, yeah.
But did he? No, he dumped that bee at the potion shop, didn't he?
Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think it's anything inside of it. He's got a mimic clip. There's also the Thieves Town option.
Right, because we picked up that big key.
Yeah. Tylersalt may not walk out of here with that, but AFG can do that. Probably opt to do that before Eastern. All right, see, this is when I was mentioning earlier this pokey with the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, that does a lot of damage. See, even in Blue Mail, AFG is to death. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is incredibly risky trying to kill that hopper with just the hammer.
And to be fair, he was running hammer and bow, and that happened to him.
The bow's really hard to hit that with.
Oh, he got a couple of the top parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but he got hit with like the bounty balls coming off there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tyler is going to get this main lobby chest coming up after this. I don't know if it's gonna drop down and do a mimic clip again. If she's going for it. He's giving time back to Tylersalt, though. Oh, that was the Thieves' Town key. Okay, so Tylersalt will be fine. All right.
And, okay, yeah. Gonna do the bombable bridge.
Oh, this is bold. He's getting instead of going for the back and getting a bunch of 4 key lock stuff, he's getting the 6 key locked one done. And AFG gets that small key, so worked it out.
And it's Tyler 20.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Was that a small key to Thieves' Town I saw?
Where?
In the lava. Oh no, that wasn't the small key.
Okay, no, that was the compass, which we
right, because I remember
do have on the
yeah.
We have that on both sides at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Maps are important. Compasses not as important.
Yeah, they don't do very much
at all.
All right, where's this mountain cave? Okay, that's a bit better. That's a workable starting location.
Does this give pyramid access? No, because you'd have to have hammer, right?
Right.
Like you'd have to be able to use the hammer.
Right. Nor would it give us access if we had the flippers, since you can't swim in that state. That's a hookshot cave we're gonna have to bank for later. I wonder if both AFG and Tylersalt are waiting to see if the Thieves' Town small key exists before going back in there.
And we're gonna catch a bar, a Meyer, a shop, and walk into a bar. And nope, I know the joke is there. I just
right. You got the setup. You don't have the punchline yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, the dungeon says that's not a dungeon. That's my wife. So we're just kind of retreading even entrances that both runners have already seen. Well, not both runners, but we have already seen both runners do.
Or at least half of the runners do. Much like this old man rescue, we've seen that once.
Yeah. So our unexplored locations are the back of Thieves' Town, the entirety of Eastern Palace, and we still have Zora to do, as well as some bunny walking, which doesn't really seem ideal. All right,
and
so
the
this is
interesting thing about
has
he done? He's done the southern part of Kakariko already. He came back and did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's all been done. AFG is okay. There's this over here, this entrance, this glove-locked entrance, which nobody has done yet.
Oh right, yes, the scent cave.
Yeah, Tylersalt's gonna get his bow.
All right. So look at more connectors. Excellent.
Yeah. So this is good. AFG, I think, wanted to see something like this because this opens up the seed for him quite a bit. There's potential here. One of these exits could put us on the east end of Death Mountain. It opens up a potential, well, lots more entrances. Oh, there's
and it gives him the boots.
Yep.
So at 3213, we have AFG getting boots.
Yeah. Yeah, Tylersalt is doing everything that AFG did. It's just that AFG has done it in an order that has worked out a lot better.
Yes, it was all coming up Millhouse for him.
Yeah, there's really no way to make that go right for you every time. I guess just be AFG, huh?
Yes. Or just, route like AFG.
Just be lucky. Yeah, just
that's the word.
Just take a horseshoe and shove it straight up your how do you do, and you just, that's the kind of.
Or you can wear it like a bracelet. Or you can wear it like a bracelet.
Yeah, okay, that would work. I guess that would work too, but it's hard to hold the controller with a horseshoe around your wrist. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how I know that.
Hard to do with one in your how do you do, but that's neither here nor there.
All right, well that.
Hey, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the Ascent Cave over on Tyler.
Yeah, this is where Hyrule Castle is. So Tyler's gonna get those boots as well.
And hey, look, a little high five.
So it's worth noting, by the way, that the boots over here in this first chest, that chest right there is the only chest that's in logic right now because it's not hidden behind. It's not locked behind a key, and it's not locked behind a lamp. So the boots are in logic right now.
Right.
And we already know the mountain cave is a king's tomb. So that's not something we're going to need to take care of. I think there was a big key on the desert torch.
Yes, and there was also $50 on Ganon's tower torch.
Right, but we probably don't need that $50 unless
maybe we'll get $50 is $50.
$50 is $50. Yeah, I get it. Nice Hyrule Castle map on Hyrule Castle, by the way. Really cool. All right, not taking the connectors is AFG. He's gonna check this Bonk Rocks here. I hope he remembers, and I hope Tylersalt also remembers about that big key on the desert torch. This is potentially good. Let's see what's in here. It could be an Eastern big key on desert, which would really simplify things for everybody.
$20.
I'm calling 100% junk. Nothing. Oh, there's a sword. Okay.
Oh, sword. All right. All right.
I had literally just called 100% junk. And look at me. Wrong again.
It's all right. It's the fighter sword, so it's kind of like a junk sword. But when you don't have any sword, it's better.
Yeah, it's 80%. That opens up Ice Palace.
It does. It also allows you to do the hammer dash.
Yeah,
because you need a sword in order to do the hammer dash.
Right, but logically speaking, this looks like Thieves Town.
And Tyler or AFG is the first to get actual Zora money.
Doesn't look like he's very interested in going there, though.
He just has some pit stops to make.
Right, we gotta explore these boots a little bit. Or, maybe we can go get the key that's on the torch. There's a big key on a torch. You have like 4 dungeons. Go get that key.
You have a bow, you have boots, and you have knowledge of where a big key is. How much is that lingering in your mind that is Eastern's big key?
I'm just now thinking about it, and we are just a few small keys away from clearing Pod. Like, Helmasaur's a thing.
I do believe that definitely is not the big key to Pod. I'm 100% certain of that.
It's not. We have it already. It was one of the first keys we found. That's what I'm saying, though. We have a hammer, we have a bow, we have a big key to Pod. We can get that boss with a few more small keys.
Hey, look at this. He's headed into desert, AFG is.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to find in here.
I think he's just using this as a connector to a big key.
Alright, what is it? I'm dying to know what this is.
And
Swamp.
I called that.
You totally called that one, by the way. Absolutely did, yeah. You absolutely made the accurate prediction on that, and that is gotta be a little disappointing for AFG. Is hoping that was Eastern Palace.
Hey, look, you're going nowhere.
Speaking of things that are disappointing for AFG. Is he going to Eastern?
So heading into Eastern.
Before Thieves Town. This is... Alright.
Well, and, it's to me, from being as a spectator, I always see it as if they have 2 of the 3 things that make Eastern appealing, they'll do it.
Eastern is never... Easter is never appealing. Did he skip the first chest? He did. Okay. He forgot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he should have skipped the first chest.
Nah. I don't think the big key for this will be in this own dungeon. That's kind of nutty.
That's just cruel enough to be a big key on towards being swamp.
I've seen it happen.
So this would be the last in logic check. And it's a mirror.
There's one more in logic check, but that is a huge mirror, by the way.
Oh, you're right. There's one more before the dark room.
Yeah. So that is East Death Mountain in its entirety, including the Turtle Rock Bridge, not the Laser Bridge.
Well, and Laser Bridge we have access to. We could get to the Mimic Cave.
Yes, we can get. That's one of the things that we can do.
Oh, that would be East Death Mountain. Oh, that math works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I misunderstood when you said all of East Death Mountain. You meant all of East Death Mountain.
Yeah,
I thought you meant all of East Death Mountain.
Not Dark Death Mountain, mind you. Like,
yeah.
We're checking connectors. See, we're running away from the fuzz. Yeah, they'll never catch me alive, copper. All right, we have one more exit over here. Okay. Well,
that's not exactly a great connector.
Hyrule Castle kinda stinks. But okay.
You keep using the word kinda, and I don't really understand what that word means.
I don't know. Here, speaking of things that kind of stink, the small key to the Tower of Hera, great.
That's actually something I'd rather have now than going to Hera potting and whatnot.
Well, here's the thing about
it. Not ever getting the basement.
Well, here's the thing. That key is logically lamp locked.
That's true.
So it's kind of expecting us to have the lamp already when we get it. We know what Hera is. We can't do it without the Moon Pearl.
Well, and that mirror opens up quite a few spots where we could potentially find a Moon Pearl, because that mirror is absolutely within logic.
Right,
and so speaking of breaking logic, we're going to break logic on both sides. One person's going into Skull Woods, and the other is bouncing themselves across Ganon's tower.
Yeah, this is hookshot locked. So anything in here will... Oh my gosh. That's number 2. Well, I know where we won't find the hookshot. Well... With a fire source, well, actually, you really don't need one, but it helps. There's a lot of really obnoxious dark rooms in Castle Tower.
Yes, that is very accurate. All right, so he is taking this mirror to Death Mountain.
We're going to see what the small key is. Skullwoods is a pendant, according to Tylersalt.
It sure is. And then I missed what the small key was.
Ganon's Tower. I think that's our first one.
It would appear so.
A sword in Skullwoods for Tylersalt. We both have a different sword.
That's a very convenient place to find one.
Yeah.
I bet this is a small key to Skullwoods. Hey, look at that.
Hey, you're really good at this.
Hey, that's the second key I've kind of claimed.
We'll allow it. We'll count it. It counts.
You're technically correct.
That was the hook shot on that floating island. That was the hook shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Jeez. All right, Tylersalt's gonna have Master Sword in a second. I have no idea how we get to that, by the way.
So Hookshot Cave has a connector that we would need the Moon Pearl for. And we haven't seen where that goes. I don't believe we've seen the old lady's house.
No. Have we? I don't think we've seen the bottom of Paradox either. Ice Palace. Yeah. AFG is not going to the boss. I don't know if he has any keys. I don't think he can. Oh, nice spike caves. That's cool.
Chad is telling us bottom of Paradox is Flute 5.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Tyler is going to Misery Mire with his boots here. It's entirely possible we can find a fire source in here.
Well, we know there has to be one fire source in Ice Palace because, like, law of the land dictates, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's where the lamp is, or the fire. Yeah, it's in there. We have a logical sword and a logical bombos. Right.
Like, as scary as that sounds.
And a logical hammer and a logical glove. We can clear the dungeon. I mean, we can. There's the other side of Hookshot Cave, so that's out. I imagine AFG is going to take this, expecting or hoping for it to be put on the floating island there.
That would be all too convenient if it did, but we know that it goes somewhere else.
Correct.
Now, some may ask, why doesn't he just hover boots over to that next platform? Hover boots has been restricted this time around in this tournament.
All right, AFG has fully explored the Death Mountain area and has decided to just move on. And I don't think Tylersalt found anything in Misery Mire. We do still have Thieves Town. Ice Palace is an option that's open. Was it GT key? Okay.
Yeah.
That could be relevant. I mean, we have Samaria, so the tile room is open now. Right, we know these.
Also, we have Master Sword.
That Master Sword is
logical.
Yeah.
It's not logical. It is all theoretical physics on the Master Sword right now. It's a Big Bang kind of physics.
Looks like Tyler.
It looks like we're getting money for some Zoras.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Doing everything he can to make sure he doesn't have to go into Eastern. You gotta nope. Need to be a little faster on the trigger there, boss. Tried for a splash delete there.
Both going for oh, never mind.
Yeah, it looked like AFG was trying for a splash delete, didn't quite get it, so he abandoned ship. Oh, AFG doesn't know this goes to the Turtle Rock Bridge, so we're gonna get a few more entrances from him.
This is a good time for him to find it.
Yeah. Nobody wants to play your stupid game. Especially all the way up here.
You know, the three chest treasure game, it's like the little brother of the big chest game where, you know, yeah, everybody wants to play with the big chest game, but like the little chess game is just there and nobody wants to play.
Nah, it's whack. It's totally whack. Well, there's nothing up here. All right. Hey, go check
the middle entrance is an empty room.
Yeah, go check the dam prize, yo. You open up the dam, you got a flute, go check the dam prize.
Did open up yeah, that is an easy check to make with the flute.
Yep. Also, we really apparently hate Thieves Town a lot. But I get it, you're waiting for that small key to show up. Because you don't want to be blocked by that. You have the mirror. Explore this. Good. Okay. So there's a few things over in this area that you can get with this mirror. You can get K45 as well as the race game exit.
And the race game, we know, is an invulnerability item.
Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh, you're not wrong. So is that Spike Cave? Yeah, that's Spike Cave.
It's Spike Cave, but it also puts everything that's on the laser bridge into logic.
Yeah, well, that's true. You're right. That is exactly what that does. And Spike Cave, you know, just to be difficult.
I mean, you're technically correct, which of course is the best kind of correct.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody wants to do Spike Cave.
Nobody wants to do Spike Cave.
Hey, Desert Palace.
And we ain't doing nothing about that.
We might be coming back to steal a key in a little bit.
It depends on if the Moon Pearl is here. AFG wants the money. He knows I'm doing comms, so he's like, I'm gonna get this money. Oh no, that's right.
It's Berna.
This is
It's
Berna, right. No, why I thought it was money.
Well, no, money is what he's gonna get from the when he goes through Spike Cave. That's what's in the chest is $20.
Well, we're gonna take a look at this entrance.
There's also terrible speculation.
Yeah, you've seen the bottom. The bottom is over at the Bonk Rocks. This is nothing.
Still could swing by the swamp and check out that free gift. I believe you get one free gift for every swamp drain.
Tyler is going full bore into Genenstower here.
That is a move you could make.
Finds the map to Eastern Palace, which is kind of dangerous. We don't know if that's a pendant or crystal yet. Well, Turtle Rock, by the way, was one of our earliest big keys, so this chest up here could have something we're looking for.
The small key to swamp and the Moon Pearl is up there? Wow!
Okay.
I
did not expect that. I absolutely did not expect them to see the Moon Pearl there.
So, therefore, we're going to need the hook shot before we can get to anywhere up here, which, okay. And then,
so that hook shot
is also 4 key locked, I think.
Randomizer room is 4 key locked.
Yes. Hammer, hook shot, and 4 keys. Yes. Not gonna lie, I did have to make a cheat sheet because I was a little ashamed of how little. When you're not watching it on your couch and you're actually watching it like live and in action and talking about it, all your info gets just dumped out of your brain.
Why am I picturing this Al Bundy just staring at the television watching Randomizer?
That is exactly what it looks like. I am that level of age that Al Bundy was.
Nice ice armos from Tyler, by the way. And I was wondering if AFG was going to check this entrance here.
Wow.
No, that's a whole nothing burger right there. We already seen the other side of that. So how do we get this hook shot, I wonder?
I
wonder if it's like some bunny walking connector.
Well, what entrances do we not have that are logical on this side? Or on the light side?
I'm trying to think what else besides Steve's Town. Ice Palace we haven't done yet. That would have been my guess. Ice Palace having the Moon Pearl. Oh, Tyler found a sword in here.
Yes, he found a sword in here, but that sword is not in logic. He's got 2 out of logic swords at this point.
Yes.
So, Romer, I don't think that is accurate because we would have to have the Moon Pearl to activate the front of TR.
No. Romer is mentioning that the entrance
coming out of the front
coming
of
out of
TR.
the front of TR could be.
I'm like thinking the exact opposite way.
Yeah, and that is a great observation and something I had forgotten to consider. But yeah, absolutely, that could be.
So Romer, yes, I will hear you out.
Mm-hmm. How many keys is that locked by? We only have one.
How many keys is what locked by?
The front of Turtle Rock via the east or west.
Oh, okay, hold on. That gets funky.
Yeah, especially with Samaria and a big key. Like,
because we don't have the hook.
We don't. No. Yeah, I think it might be 4. All right, so AFG is hitting the switch because he doesn't have the big key. He's doing Ice Palace. We might see a bunch of Turtle Rock small keys in here. Meanwhile, Irie is going full bore with this Moon Pearl into the Dark World. And will stumble upon the logic by accident somewhere along the way.
Well, that tells me Zora's probably holding on to a small TR key. Kane of Berna was the race game prize. Kane of Samaria was...
First chest in... Hold on, where was that? That was in the dam. The dam.
That was the dam item. Yeah. Not the like drain the dam item, but the
item inside the dam.
All right, let's see. Tyler is someone who carries a counter with him of the last time the Pyramid Ledge was good.
Small key. It ain't Turtle Rock.
It's Ice Palace.
All right, that kind of restricts what we can find in here for AFG a little bit.
So this is one of my favorite parts about Rando, especially Crosskeys Rando. When you're watching two players who have diverged, and one of them is in, like right now, AFG is in Ice Palace, and we're curious about a logic fix.
Yeah.
And so we know, okay, there's only a certain point where the logic fix could be in Ice Palace. And to me, that is what I watch for.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to think about. And it's really fun to consider.
It's like an extremely obscure Sudoku.
Yeah, frankly, it's not my job right now. That's silvers.
We've got silvers in Ice Palace, though.
Yeah, there's too much going on for me to start thinking about this nonsense. I got to call the action in front of me. I can speculate a little bit, but the more I try to wrap my head around where next to go, the more my brain is starting to hurt. Considering I'm watching two people run Crosskeys completely differently from each other. It's driving me crazy. And neither of them want to go to Spike Cave.
So Tyler got Catfish, and he's here with a mirror. Oh no, I'm sorry, he doesn't have a mirror. He has the pearl.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah.
That mirror.
He's holding on to the mirror.
Tyler's not going to get that hook shot for that mirror, so
that
Ethan Pella's big key is along this path, and he'll be all right. But otherwise,
that mirror is the punishment for not going and doing Easter. Or lack of mirror, I should say.
Yeah, well, some would consider it a punishment just to have it. All right. Yeah, Tyler's giving us a look at this
dark shopping mall.
I'm sure AFG can do this.
I don't think it's going to be a bar, a Meyer, and a store. I don't think we've worked out the punchline for that yet either. So. Oh, there's a store.
Yeah. Yeah, just a big old nothing burger out here in the dark shopping mall.
Literally a shopping mall.
Yep. I do enjoy when it lives up to its own name.
Tyler? Or I'm sorry, AFG? AFG?
He'll be alright. You got it. He's taking his time. You got one. You got a puff.
I mean, I will say, earlier when we were complaining about blue mail, I don't think that complaint is still valid.
No, not right. Not after you find the mirror. I'm more curious about this Meyer shed on Tyler's side. After he will either finish this fight or he won't. Gets it.
Ooh, nicely done.
Sticks the landing.
3 bombs and a crystal.
All right, that's our first blood for AFG.
At 58:35, we have our first crystal got. You know, I put in my notes that at 32:15 AFG got boots. I made no notice as to the time that Tyler got those boots.
Tyler is dying to get this Eastern Big, by the way.
Well, he did pick up that Desert Big.
I wonder how far AFG is going to go into the Gannis Tower right now. He's been He's been sticking to logic more rigidly than Tylersalt has, and it's both worked out for him and has not worked out for him. Which I guess is a good thing, like for a race, like a spectator race right here. We want to see different routing styles obviously pay off, and it has for Tylersalt, because Tylersalt was the first one to that Moon Pearl. Has 3 swords, is exploring the Dark World in earnest right now, while AFG is still struggling to conceptualize where the logic is. He's on the right track, but Tylersalt does not have that mirror, which is super important.
Another small key to pod, and there is our small key to desert.
Yeah, AFG is rigidly sticking to logic here, which once he finds that Moon Pearl, he's not going to feel great about.
I find it interesting, though, that Tyler went all that way through GT to the point where he got to Rando Room, and he didn't do the in-logic tile room.
He doesn't have Samaria. You can't get there without it.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Never mind. What was I talking about? Logic. Logic's fine. He just would run really fast, and the button would still be pressed by the time he got to the door, right?
Yeah, something like that. Look, a key to Ganon's Tower. What do we find? What did we find here, Blank? We found a clue.
A clue?
A clue. It's a clue to our Moon Pearl.
Well, he's halfway there.
We have 3 or 4 keys, I think, right? Yeah.
Well, he only has 2.
He's going to Misery Mire.
And this is where he should pick up his 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think there was one here. Yeah, there was one. There was definitely one in here. And Tylersalt has decided he's had enough waiting to do this Thieves Town. And just going in without the small key. And on AFG's side, we got some VVVVV.
VVVVVV?
No, just VVVVV.
Ah,
it's 5 V's, right? Or is it 6? I forget. I think it's 5. You ever play that game?
I'm gonna go with no.
It's a goofy platformer with like lots of gravity and yeah.
I haven't played a game since yesterday, but
okay.
Hey, you found this dungeon's compass.
Sure did.
I knew it was that dungeon's compass because as soon as he picked it up, it told me a bunch of information we didn't need to know.
Numbers, numbers, numbers.
I don't really think Tyler needs to keep taking so many hits if he's got the mirror. He can just.
I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
Ah, okay.
Hey, look, a GT small. It's a
hey, look.
clue. All right, and now this chest right here is the only in-logic chest for Tylersalt right now. It has ether. I don't know what that means for anything yet, but it doesn't help us right now.
All right, we're doing a little more bunny walking.
We're doing a little more bunny walking.
These bunnies were made for walking.
Yeah. Looks like he's thinking. Trying to figure out what to do next.
And with that, blind is down. Gives us a map of desert.
And a crystal.
At 104-ish, he's got his first crystal.
All right.
Speaking of that, we are at the 1 hour mark, and I do want to give a shout out to our wonderful expert trackers, Pichu and Arya Stark. I'd also like to give a shout out to my wonderful co-commentator, TJ Maelstrom.
Hello.
He is the coiner of the phrase Johnny Two Bombs, and that is the only thing I will ever remember about him.
That's it's fair.
Also, thank you so much for ZSR for putting on this wonderful show. And I'd also like to throw out there, if you are listening to my voice and you're like, I could do better than that guy, hey, here's your shot. Go ahead and join the Discord and sign up to volunteer to track or commentate.
This is literally why I started doing commentary, by the way. That exact reason. This is because I was listening to commentating, and I'm like, I could do better than that. So I started doing it.
I did it because there was a guy named Daze Cloud who said, "Hey, if you like this stuff, volunteer." And I was like, "Oh man, I was just gonna sit on my couch doing nothing but looking like Al Bundy."
Daze Cloud is awesome. That was an ice rod on the hobo, by the way?
That was an ice rod on the hobo, which an ice rod this early must mean that TR is pendant.
AFG finds his Moon Pearl and is very confused.
As are we still, because we're unsure as to how we are getting to the hook shot.
Hey, if you want Zora money, right there.
aquatic archery at your next Olympic Games.
Indeed. Aquatic archery. Blitzball 2028 Olympics. Make it happen. So it looks like our Moon Pearl is logically locked by some connector. Why is there a shovel here? I guess why not a shovel? But why not?
It could be a not in my swampy kind of situation. Somebody brought a shovel to a scuba fight.
Well, Tyler's gonna check it out like post haste.
Well, this has been something that they've been able to do for quite a hot minute.
Right? And he's like, I paid money for this, I'm gonna do it!
It's a shield! Spectacular!
Yep. I like
Everybody will be happy when they see that.
Alright. AFG, don't think about logic too much, just continue on. You'll find that hook shot eventually. Just take every connector you find and you'll be alright, right? Yeah.
That's kind of the game plan at this point.
Well, at this point, AFG has the knowledge of the hookshot. I don't think Tylersalt does yet because it doesn't have the mirror.
Right.
So I think AFG really, really wants to find the connection that'll lead him up to the floating island. And that's why he's taking this one right here, this dark connector that I have kind of neglected to remember.
Well, and the thing that Tyler really wants to find is that Eastern Big Key, because that's the only thing missing to push him into Eastern.
Indeed. And it's nowhere to be found. I think whomever said it was Turtle Rock, I think Well, we need more keys, but yeah, they're onto something.
Romer in chat was the one who said that, and I'm beginning to think he might be more inclined to be right, or half right. In Eastern, there was a reflective surface called the mirror, and needless to say, it's been slightly improving the things AFG can find.
I'm trying to think of what our logical connectors are. We have a couple of checks in Village of Outcasts. There's the fortune teller north of Village of Outcasts. There's the 2 Dark Death Mountain caves on the west Dark Death Mountain. You can go through that. Like all it takes is like a grandma connector. What is that? That's the big key to ice. Not Eastern. Sorry, Tylersalt.
So, Hera, Eastern, Meyer are the only big keys we're missing out on, right?
Skullwoods. We don't have the big key to Skullwoods.
You're right. That you are correct.
Yep. The best kind of correct.
I thought that was technically correct.
It was me being correct.
Ah! I'll let Hermes Conrad know.
He's too busy doing the limbo. Tyler will give us a look at maybe do Desert Palace. Oh, we don't have fire still. Oh, Maron. How long? How long are we gonna go without this fire source?
Desert Palace. The desert is a crystal. Sorry, did I steal your words?
No, it's doable with a fire source. That's all I was gonna say. You're fine. Relax. Take it easy, homie.
Easy. No, I am far too stressed to take anything easy.
What key is this one? It's Skullwoods! It's not Eastern Palace! Which is the one that Tylersalt really wants! Or not, I don't know. I think at this point he's hoping he never has to go in there at all.
So other interesting locations we haven't found, which this, not necessarily connectors. We haven't found Saha.
No, we have not.
Or Bomb Shop, and those are our 2 information dumps. Exposition, as it were. We haven't found, we haven't actually found Swamp.
No, we have not. We don't have flippers anyway, so that doesn't matter. Good old nothing burger. You know,
I love the fact that that's an empty house. There's a small part of me that laughs so hard when I see that.
Just imagine the real estate cost. By the way, do we know where Ganon is? Is he vanilla? I think Ganon's vanilla in this.
Yeah, we've seen every other drop down.
What happened? Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. Suddenly blacked out.
That used to happen to me a lot.
Stop it.
I did.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Hey, chess game.
Woo, chess game. Nothing. Right. Not a darn daily ding. Chicken.
Womp womp. Speaking of womp womp, Tyler's going to come over here and he's going to get the Zora as well as Catfish.
You mean AFG?
That's absolutely who I meant.
Yes, what you meant, yeah. Tyler is going somewhere. I don't know. I think he's starting to bottleneck to Eastern Palace.
That would be a good place for him to go, as I believe there is a mirror in there for him.
Yeah. He's already done Thieves Town. Ice Palace is here, and he has the big key for it, so we can clear it. So that's what he's doing. Okay.
Yeah, and he's got bombos. We've got swords. We've got gloves. We've got everything we could want.
Yeah, that Samaria is hidden behind the mirror, so won't be able to icebreaker through this. So we're going to see ourselves a good old-fashioned Ice Palace bomb jump. And if you're a fan of Tylersalt, you're going to hope something is in that big chest. Because AFG is now starting to pull ahead ever so slightly. Even though Tylersalt has checked more things because of that early Moon Pearl, that mirror is... it's pretty huge. Like, it's very important in this seed.
And not only that, but his he's done a lot of checks. AFG has done a lot of checks that were beneficial in the beginning, and you know, it took Tyler a while to get there, and that's kind of what we're seeing still throughout the rest of this seed. So I think he's got a little bit bigger of a lead than a little lead.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that after finding the Moon Pearl, AFG can do all of the stuff that Tylersalt has done and route everything in alongside with the mirror. I think this might be a play towards the front of Turtle Rock.
I'm going to go ahead and call it the Roamer play.
Okay, all right. You go ahead and call it that. I'm sure Roamer will.
Nobody else will. It'll only work for this one match, but it's definitely the Roamer play.
Please enjoy this Ice Palace bomb jump. It's got that good old-fashioned flavor that still tastes good, like a bottle of cream soda. Tasty.
Well, you know, that's an important skill that even you know, you don't want to become too reliant on on having that cane.
You gotta know it. It's like going into your favorite ice cream shop and ordering a malted. Oh man. God, I can go for a malted right now. Can anybody else go for a malted?
No, but I'll pick up a root beer float while I'm there.
Root beer float or egg cream. Ever an egg cream?
So I hear your knees are probably hurting. Hey, this is a crystal.
Ice Palace, we knew that.
We did not.
Yeah, we did when AFG won.
Oh my goodness! Yes, we did. Yeah.
All right.
That makes absolute sense because we saw the whole cold stare fight.
Here it is.
1.5 hearts.
It's not. It's Misery Mire, and everything is stupid still. Where is this? Where is this island? Where is this? What the heck? What the hell? It's Hashula. What's Eastern Palace is a breakdown. Wow, we're just getting a bunch of flippers in here. Stop it! I can only take so much. This is.
Oh,
I'm still laughing about the first thing. Damn it!
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
What the heck is this? Where is this hook shot? Oh, there's a chance that there's a connector that could. All right, all right, let's see what's up here. Nope.
Oh, fairy's good. Whew.
All
okay,
right,
I'm breathing again. We're good.
Yeah, please give me more nothing. I'm still taking in the bunch of stuff we found. Okay, so flippers are here. I don't think. God, we're just lacking Turtle Rock.
This is also our first Mire access.
Yeah, our only Mire access as far as I guess on second glove we'll do it.
Or, you know, let's hope we get this connector thing going on. If he finds a second glove here, that means that front of TR. Okay, I was gonna say that means the front of TR is the play to get in here.
All right, so we still have a
one last checkup here.
Yeah, and we're not having to worry about that Ice Palace big chest. You can breathe a sigh of relief if you're an AFG fan. There is nothing here. There was flippers, Sahasrara, and that was it. And it was funny, and we all had a great time. And now it's time to get back to normal.
Now it's time to stare confusingly as we're still unsure as to how to get to the hook shot.
How do we get this hook shot? I don't know. You tell me. AFG is like, well, how do I get to the hook shot? Well, if I go here, maybe I'll find a hook shot and then the connectors. That's what AFG sounds like. I don't know if you guys don't know that. He talks exactly like that.
I will take your word for it. Well, I will take your word for it for right now, but in the future, I could just go and give these runners a follow and possibly watch them on Twitch on their own and see what awesome things they do.
You should. I do it all the time. I watch them both regularly. They're both a lot of fun. They're both really, really awesome and cool people that I love and respect and, just want to be friends with. You should go be their friend too. Give them a follow. Oh, and they're also kind of good at this game. Yeah. Go watch them play Zelda.
They are? Man, I hear there's a Crosskeys tournament coming up that maybe they should join in.
Homie, we're 6 weeks into this thing. This is week 7. Where have you been?
Watching it on delay on YouTube.
Oh, okay, that's fair. All right.
Which, speaking of which, hello YouTube. You can also catch these live on Twitch at CSR on ZeldaSpeedRuns on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/ZeldaSpeedRuns. Thank you for hosting
those
this
words.
All right, so now AFG is kind of wandering on the dark world. Tylersalt is going into Eastern Palace.
He's only getting the map chest and then he's leaving, right?
Yeah.
He wants the $20 and then we can move on.
I think he might leave as soon as he finds the mirror. if we're being serious here.
Well, especially because he knows it's a pendant, but I mean, we're still at that same point where we only have the same checks we can get that we previously got, huh?
Right. We still don't know where we're supposed to go, so AFG is wandering around the dark world, remembering his favorite 90s dance tune from No Mercy called
Don't Speak?
No, that's Where Do You Go?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Tyler bailed right after the mirror, very predictably.
Probably very frustratingly, too.
Probably like, whoa, what am I going to do with this?
Hey, here we go. We've got a King's Tomb.
This is not in logic.
Why not?
Because it's Moon Pearl locked.
Oh, okay, because I thought we were able to get here without the Moon Pearl.
You can't lift anything up surrounding this check without.
Oh, and yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Never mind.
There's the bottom of. Oh no, this is Bumper Cave.
Okay.
I thought that was all right. So this could be it. Do we finally have our answer?
No, we can't. Because if this is Bumper Cave, we would need to not be. We would have to be in Bunny State, right? We wouldn't be able to do Bumper Cave in Bunny State.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're
Don't
absolutely
worry,
right.
that'll probably be the only time that happens where I'm right.
It's Spike Cave.
Spike Cave!
All right, good. We're doing Spike Cave.
We've been able to do this for so long. This is not a connector.
It is not. It is 100% not a connector. Tyler's about to get Samaria, which would be nice. Nothing in Spike Cave, but you know what?
It wasn't $20, so I was wrong.
It's nice to have. It's nice to have done. It's really nice to have that out of the way.
Well, and it's also one of those things that you can like, oh, hey, look, he saw it.
We saw it. How the heck did we get there?
You can't get there from here.
How did we get to our hook shot? What connectors have we not taken? I'm so confused.
We haven't seen Old Lady, but I don't know what entrance she would be at this point.
Right, wait, what entrances have we... We haven't done Dark Death Mountain! Nobody has done Dark Death Mountain.
And the Old Lady connector is one you can take as a bunny.
Yes.
I believe that may be Yahtzee Bingo something.
Possibly. I think by process of elimination, it's gotta be. Just based off of the collective information from both AFG and Tylersalt.
Well, and like most information I get from the internet, I'm just going to believe it until it's absolutely proven to be untrue.
Okay. The fire rod is on Bombo's tablet. Oof. Oh, man. Does the fire rod open up anything? Because that could be considered in lot. No, wait, hold on. No, we need a second sword. So no, that's only if there's a second sword somewhere behind the hookshot or something. I don't know, but probably not.
Well, there is a second sword behind the hookshot.
There is a second sword behind the hookshot.
You don't have the hookshot.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is that fire is not going to lead to the hookshot. Here's Dark Death Mountain.
Correct.
There's Quake. All right. All right, so either this next check from Tylersalt is going to be the grandma connector, or I'm going to be once again very, very, very confused. Oh God, it is. It is. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Look at this little old lady. She's like, there's somebody left a hook shot out in front of my yard.
There it is, right there. There's your hook shot, and there's your logic, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. Hey, not to mention a few more checks up here, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true too, as well. Yes. And we can now go check out Hookshot Cave. And here's Swamp in like,
yeah, in all the way in the boondocks, huh? Hey, we got one of those bottles. Just a cheeseburger.
Oh, good, a compass.
Yeah. You shouldn't be sleeping with cheeseburgers, kid.
That might be how you ended up getting sick. We are getting some updates from chat that is very accurate, that the Moon Pearl is still not actually in Logic.
Yeah, we still need one more GT small key, I think.
For Rando Room, that's actually 4 keys and a hook shot and a hammer. So
right,
maybe we can pick up a couple here.
Yeah, there may be one in here.
One in here, yeah. Because we
there it is. Yep, there it is. There's your logic. It's
bam.
The loop is closed.
The loop is closed. Sorry, folks. You're gonna have to find other trap routes. That joke only works in Houston.
Oh, we know where that last shield is then. That's all the shields accounted for.
And all the swords but the one were hookshot locked.
Logically, yes. The one in Skull Woods, the one in GT, and that one right there, yeah. 3 and 4 swords locked by the hookshot. And now Tyler's going to get this fire rod. Tyler's taking a lead here.
You know, him finding the grandma connector. Yeah, absolutely.
I think the only thing stopping Tylersalt from having a full lead here is getting to the front of Turtle Rock. Although,
there's nothing leading him to the front of Turtle Rock at this point. Like,
here's the thing. That fire rod just made me think, right? He has Samaria. He got the ice rod. He got the fire rod.
He's got the fire rod.
Yeah, and he still has a small key inside of Turtle Rock that's sitting on a pokey that he can use to beat Trinex. So that might be a way for him to get to the Misery Mire area.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, because if you beat Trinex, it spits you out the front.
I think you're very onto something.
That's not the logical way to get there, mind you. But that's how I expect Tyler is going to get to the Misery Mire area. And therefore get the flippers and everything else that was hilarious over there.
And we have fire, we can do desert.
Yep. AFG did this just a minute ago, got a second crystal and a shield for it.
Oops. I was not paying attention. I was too busy looking at the splendor of a grandma connector. I was definitely reeling on that for a minute. And with both runners having silvers, a lot of these boss fights are going to be a little easier to clean up. Our Skullwood's back entrance is actually Mini Moldorn Cave. Hello, 5 items.
I think we found all of our dungeons. Yes, I'm trying to work something out here. Nice Titans mid. We still need to know. Yeah. We still need to know which dungeon is our last pendant. Because we know Eastern is green. We know Skullwoods is one of our pendants, and I don't think
we know Skullwoods is a pendant.
Whoa!
Apparently, we know Pod is a base.
This is a logical Pod. Turtle Rock Small.
Wow.
This could be a logical pet seed.
Logical pet and pet are two somewhat different. Passing up the cane. Tyler says, you know what? I already have one invulnerability item.
Pod is our last pendant? Okay, do we have full knowledge? In that case, yeah, we do need just the Misery Mire big key. And then, yeah, then we're fine. Tyler knows where Swamp Palace is. The only thing...
Wouldn't mind having a lamp.
Yeah.
Especially for maybe like a circumstance like this.
Homeboy
is on the well.
Yeah, he's climbing this. Really a gung-ho play right now. Does he have that Swamp Small yet?
He does have the Swamp Small. He got that from I know I saw it.
Yeah, me too, right? I can't remember.
Was it Ether Tablet?
I think so, yeah. I think it was Ether Tablet. Ether was 3 bombs.
No, Ether was 3 bombs.
Was that Sahasrar's Closet? No, Sahasrar's Closet had the flippers.
He hasn't gone to Sahasrar's Closet.
It was Random Room. Yeah, thank you to our tracker, Arya Stark. It was in Random Room.
Wow, that's completely way off from where I thought it was.
I mean, we were so distracted by the Moon Pearl, we almost forgot about it.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
AFG is still trying to put his 2 and 2 together, trying to figure out where that Moon Pearl is, not where this hookshot is.
Getting the logical house of cards going.
If he gets to Dark Death Mountain, which I think is where he's going right now, he can be in a pretty good position. He'll have flippers for... He's got a climb GT? Oh, he's going to right side. Okay. I think he's giving up on the hookshot logic. He's just looking for stuff now. Maybe thinking that the hookshot is mid-slot? I can't imagine. Like, what is he looking
He's got to know
Ice Rod?
That can't be accurate.
He's gotta. I don't know if and when he gets Ice Rod off of the hobo into the bridge.
You know, with him having the flippers now, maybe the next time he's in Hyrule or Light World. But
or maybe just crossing under what's over there in the Palace of Darkness area. I don't think there was anything significant over there.
No.
Nice half magic.
Compass to Hera, that's what we need to blow this thing wide open.
Sure is. Alright, are we climbing? No, he's not. He doesn't have a hook shot. I doubt it.
Yeah, we don't have any. You would have to get across the Moldorm gap.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have anything to do that on this particular rule set.
Well, he's going to get his hook shot momentarily if I think he's going where I think he's going.
Well, I can't think of any other outs that he has at this point. He's
or any other reason to come up this way. All right, so right now Tylersalt is ahead an ice rod and whatever else is in the well. So if the Meyer Big is in the well, then that's huge for Tylersalt.
Double save and quit. I get this. I get this strategy. Sink in some time.
Yeah, I think he was trying to go to Sanctuary, but overclicked.
Oh,
hey,
okay,
look!
hey,
look! It's your hook shot. You got it. And now he's gonna find Swamp Palace, and he's gonna want to do that.
And he has the capacity to.
Indeed. All right, let's see what's in this well. If Meyer Big is in here, that's huge. Pod Small. Intriguing. Bottle. Small key to two Pod Smalls.
Ooh, doggy. And Ether is our tablet to open TR, which is the medallion, which is the only medallion that AFG does not currently have. And I think he is pulling off the Kill Trinex play right here on Tyler's side.
Don't we have the back entrance? We have Laser Bridge. Oh, he's going to get the key. That's right. Yeah, he needs to get this key first. Because he never got this.
Earlier, because the Pokies are a lot like garlic bread. It tastes a lot better with butter sword.
Or fire rod. Heat it up, certainly. All right, there you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be try next for Tylersalt. And then he'll find his way into Meyer and get the flippers, which may encourage him to go do Swamp Palace. And that's exactly where Tyler's going. Right to Trinex.
Yep.
Very economical use of these keys. We only have, to my knowledge, we only really have one. You gotta get the crystal roller room chest first.
I will agree with
left side.
I don't know that he picks up anymore.
He could have done this when he came to the east entrance. Right.
Alrighty, and AFG is powering through swamp.
Setting up a diver down. There you go. Squeeze on through. We're in the water. Click!
Alright, so we have a blue potion, a blue rod, a red rod, and a sword ready to take down Trinex.
Yeah. Going behind doing the bump and grind, but we got no. He didn't switch to the fire rod in time, so he was going to get an extra neck extension.
That is still a significantly quick fight.
Yeah.
That was very well done. Well, I guess it's only half done, but
it might as well be done.
There we go.
Yeah, with that level of strength, yeah, you're just going to crush him. What is that? Oh my god.
Wow!
AFG just go for that ice rod, and he's not going to find it. He's going to... I don't know if he goes to that dude under the bridge, man. Because Tylersalt is going to get his flippers, right?
Yeah, he's got to. He's gonna dump
Yeah.
out here in Mire. He's gonna be like, this is how it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
He's already done most his flipper checks. The only thing he needs the flippers for is for Swamp Palace.
Yeah, then everything else can just be done.
Oh, he's gonna get the torch room,
Yeah.
or not the fourth torch room.
Right.
That-
You do this now because you don't
Why
have any keys.
abandon
You don't have any keys to get up here or back here. Well, he's got AFG has the mitts. Okay.
Which, I mean, Tyler's about to find the mitts regardless. Because they were along this same route, weren't they?
Don't remember. I think you're right. I think they were here.
Yes. No.
No, we're wrong. We're incorrect.
They were the which normally checkerboard cave, isn't it?
I don't know. We'll see in a minute. That's where Mini Molder. Oh, that's right. The Skullwood's entrance. Right. Okay.
Oh, fair. Yep.
All right, well, all AFG has to find is that ice rod. And Tyler is nipping at his heels, so to speak. He's gonna find these flippers, and then yeah, AFG's on the clock right now. I'd imagine he's gonna go to Meyer first before anything else.
AFG or Tyler.
AFG's
Tyler?
gonna go. AFG's probably gonna. use it right
Tyler. There's another entrance off to the left.
first. He'll get it. I'm not worried.
Okay.
He'll
Okay.
get it. Yeah. Assuming he doesn't accidentally jump down here, which would be disastrous, by the way. He would need to get those mitts out of Skullwoods.
He played it safe. He made sure there was an extra gap between him and the edge. Oh, I hello there.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
All right, so
Excellent
all Tylersalt has to do now is go to left side swamp, and he'll be in go mode. Because we can get past Tower of Hera without that big key by doing a.
Correct.
Why am I blanking on this? Hera pot.
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew the name of that thing. Yeah.
Left side swamp. That'll get him that'll get him everywhere he needs to be.
This is AFG's best chance to find the fire rod, I think. Because once AFG comes out of the other side of this, the closest he's going to be to a quick hobo check is running off the pyramid and mirroring through the northern part.
On the little dot.
On the little dock right there. Yeah.
Oh, and Tyler's still gonna have to do a GT climb.
Might opt to do it following this. He's still looking for that Meyer big. And he's seen Swamp Palace too. Has the Samaria, so definitely has been in the dam. Just got the flippers. The Moon Pearl and the Swamp Small were in the same location. So yeah, he's good to go. He's ready.
And he has that compass to Hera, which again is gonna blow this whole scene wide open.
Explain how.
Wow, I wasn't expecting pushback on that. Turns out, Magic Bat doesn't actually want Magic Powder anymore. He just simply wants the Hera compass. And the Meyer key is actually a decoy.
To what?
And the real Meyer key is the one that Magic Bat has. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Right, because we turned it that
Again,
much
let's
over,
not
right?
expect anything to get pushed back.
I mean, look, we pretty much found everything. The only thing missing is kind of like, where's the lamp? We don't know where the lamp is.
Eastern Big Key.
Well, at least, yeah, well, okay.
Well, because, like, the lamp could be behind Armos.
We do have a logical pet seed on our hands.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's logically Pet Aga. Logically.
It's
If you
logically Oops All Dungeons.
Well, they don't call him Average Satisfied Gamer.
Homemade beer in the chat. How's it going? I believe both these young racers decided to use you in their name.
They told you to suck it.
I wasn't gonna spill the beans.
It's in the file name. He knows. He knows. How many not
big night for beer?
Hey, Blake, how many not an ice rod checks are we gonna get before it's not an ice rod, or it is an ice rod?
Let's see here. He's doing the climb. He's beaten Mini Moldorm. I'm not going to include this Mini Moldorm chest.
Yeah, look, not an ice rod.
I'm going to say 6 more. Yeah, 6 more.
If AFG doesn't go to a hobo under the bridge right here immediately following this, I'm going
then
to.
It'll be Tyler's race to lose.
That's right. Yes. There's still a chance he could skip left side swamp. There is still a chance.
Would any racer you know skip left side swamp when you have 1 item left until go mode?
Pretty much the entire purpose of skipping left side swamp is to do such a thing when you are 1 item from go mode. So I would say at least 60% of the racers that I know. Would I do it in this seed? Absolutely not, no. But that was me. I wouldn't skip it.
All right, here it comes. Check number 1, or well, not check number 1.
Oh nope, AFG's cooked. Cooked. That was his big chance. That was the big chance right there.
And we are now at a spot where it. Well, because he's going to go do Meyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, like, Meyer does need to get done eventually.
Yes.
I just hope he's not trying to pull a big bomb play.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then try to get that jump after he explores Big Bomb. Because he's still... no, he's found Tower of Hera.
Yeah, they all have all the dungeon information taken care of, right? It's just Tyler's looking for Meyer Bake, which is just in Swamp Palace, which is something you have to do. AFG is looking for the Ice Rod, which is on Hobo, which is something that he's probably never going to get to until all the dense stuff is checked.
Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty much right. He is cooked, but he does have a little flavoring because he's been cooked with salt.
Oh, I like that one. That was good. That was good.
Thank you. I would say I'll be here all week, but I have no idea what my schedule looks like. No, Beard. He does not have Ice Rod. Ice Rod is on Hobo, and good luck getting him to check Hobo.
Somebody hasn't been listening. Tyler's going right to swamp.
Oh, that's the play. I mean,
That's the play.
okay, so we do have enough for Zora again, in case we just want to buy nothing from it. Actually, we've got some lucky rupees over there on Tyler's side.
That is a lucky number, some would say.
Just need 20 more for AFG's side to be absolutely elite.
I'm expecting AFG to come back into this dungeon. But I don't think he's going to find...
cutscene chest.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to find the ice rod before Tylersalt finds this mire key in Left Side Swamp.
Yeah.
Let's see. Routing in such a way that maybe you're skipping the left side. We'll see momentarily.
Well, get the easy check out of the way. If he doesn't do this before he finishes the dungeon, there's a chance he might run off and go do something else.
Okay. Oh, man. This just got interesting.
Oh. So, is this Southwest style?
Interesting.
Because this is getting spicy.
That's from the Eastern Biggest Mire Big Chest. He's gonna do that before. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's another check he's gonna want to make. And since he's gonna be in there, he's gonna get the medallion. Or the pendant. He's gonna want to go turn it in.
Now, I'm not gonna call this any which way just yet. All right. Tylersalt is not finished with this dungeon. He hasn't flown away from it yet. Until Tylersalt beats Argus and then flies away.
There's still a chance.
Still a chance, yeah. I'm expecting, like, if I were in Tylersalt's shoes, what I would do is I would do the dungeon proper, right? See what I get out of that, and if I don't get what I need, then I go back in. But
right.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because what you're looking for very well could be on Argus.
Mm-hmm. And if it is, I save time.
Exactly. And it's the old $20 special.
Right. And then I don't have to walk back from Left Side Swamp once I re-enter. So it's kind of it's kind of a wash.
Yeah, 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other.
All right. Does Tylersalt re-enter Swamp Palace? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. We'll be here all
Welcome
night.
back to the game, folks.
Oh my god. Nobody's winning this race. Call it a draw.
Holy. All right, well, so much for seeing my kid graduate college. All right.
Buckle in, everybody. We're going to be here for 7 hours.
Ah, yes. Hera.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. All right, well, now we'll just see where everything we missed is.
Hey, look, we got a little high five going on. At an hour and 52 minutes in,
yep,
this is a significant high five. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Whoever loses this race, I'm sure is going to be kicking themselves really hard. But
so at this point, what drives Tyler to do Left Side Swamp?
Damn. I am.
No, we have the dam. We already drained it and everything. Like we did.
Oh, ha ha! Very funny. I am struggling to conceptualize a scenario where that happens. Because Tylersalt has more of Mire to clear. Did the well for 2 pod small keys, so that's going to happen first. maybe do Eastern Palace. No, he can't do Eastern Palace because Eastern Palace big key is in Misery Mire Big Chest, which is this go mode item.
Which is in Left Side Swamp.
Which is in Left Side Swamp, which he skipped.
Oh.
Jeez. No Hera basement for AFG, so whatever. Nope, still not going there. Wow, this is... Well, I hope everybody has really enjoyed the... Well, now that we're halfway done with this race...
At the 25% mark... Man, okay, so at least they are still following the core principle of ABCD.
Always be clearing dungeons. Unless
Exactly.
Unless you're in Total Rock without an ice rod, then, well, I guess you don't clear the dungeon, do you?
Oh, yeah, never mind. He's going into TR, and...
Yep. Yep, here's Pod
and
for
here's all
Tylersalt.
those pod keys he's going to go spend.
I think this dungeon is going to have Tower of Hera big key, and that is all. And that's it. This dungeon has Tower of Hera big and nothing else.
It has a lantern.
Tower of Hera had that. Anyway.
Oh,
that's
yeah. There you go.
If anything is gonna be in here, that's it. Just that.
Oh, right, because he doesn't have the small key either. Okay.
He got 2 out of the well. Did he? He went into Tower of Hera and did not check the basement. Maybe did he check? Did Tylersalt check that and just not pick it up? There it is, right there. Tower of Hera big.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go back to Tower of Hera for one item. But we won't go to Left Side Swamp for, I believe, 2.
Oh, it's gonna be a while. I'm just now remembering that AFG never did Thieves Town. You spent 2 hours looking for a Thieves Town small key. It's just nowhere to be found. Despite that being one of our earliest big keys. Well, it was put in logic with Mirror and Moon Pearl, so there's
and that was it was set with the can opener or seed opener. It felt like a can opener because it just ripped the seed wide open, and we've been floundering ever since. And
yep.
Whoo!
More like a can't opener because Tylersalt can't open her the access to Misery Mire. Hey-oh. Laugh at my joke.
All right, we are searching through the dark here in Palace of Darkness, so that checks out. That math works.
Look, it's a turtle.
Finds that TR key.
These things are super hidden, by the way. 6 pod keys, pedestal. What else? Where's that last one? Yeah, just pick up the lamp, everybody. Just do that.
Let's see here. We have a bar, a dungeon, and he's going to check
Left side Mire, because that's all he can do.
cutscene chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, interestingly enough, if he would check this left side and maybe Swamp left side, I could go have dinner sometime tonight.
That's where Ether was.
I think now is a good time for me to write down interview questions for when these racers are done.
Why did you skip Left Side Swamp? Why did you avoid GT Left Side for so long?
And tell me, are you ever going to delay Hobo after getting the flippers again?
There's so much. The problem is that there's just flippers are so late in the seed, and there's just so much to do.
Well, and like, if you look at the context clues, the flippers were really late in the seed, and also so were the things required to do Turtle Rock. Like you have a 6-key pod TR key.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a PED TR key.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, blank. It's like AFG has enough items such that literally everything in the game is now available to him. Literally everything.
Yes.
There was nowhere to go other than, like, well, what you haven't done already. There's plenty of that. Where's he going now? This is doing Smith Chain. This is Smith Chain. Yeah, so Tylersalt is skip left side swamp, which is where the Mire big key is. That is his go mode key. And
AFG just needs to go check the hobo or man under the bridge, and he will find that is where his ice rod is, which is his go mode item.
Right. Question is, who corrects whose mistake first? Well, for AFG, yeah. I'm not even sure if it was a mistake. It's just something that hasn't been done.
Well, and left side swamp as well is something that just hasn't been done.
Yeah, but that was a choice that Tylersalt made. He was in that dungeon and actively decided to avoid it.
And with swamp being in such a, let's face it, horrendous place,
it's pretty nasty to get back to Swamp Palace.
Yeah.
But I'll probably find those mitts beforehand, which makes it a little bit easier. Now what, AFG? Castle Tower? Do the well? Uh-oh.
Oh!
There it is. All right. This is it.
And welcome back to the end game. We have returned. Yeah. Did Tyler try hula-handing again?
I have no idea what happened there. All right, and this is going to be go mode for AFG at approximately 2 hours and 40 seconds.
35 seconds.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll believe it.
There's the S right there. And that's go mode for AFG, I think. If he still has a Turtle Rock small key, that is.
Because he did take one from the pokey.
Mm-hmm. He might not have a small key.
I truly believe we are going to find out sooner rather than later.
He's got
one on him.
Yep.
All right. He's going to unlock his way to the end of this seed.
Dodging the well, too. That probably feels good.
Exciting stuff. All right. Gets the quick swap to where he can get that.
And gets a zero cycle off. Nice.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful angle.
That is probably textbook.
Yeah, it was a great Trinex fight.
And we have 7 crystals for our average frustrated gamer on the left-hand side of your screen.
Yep. Has already climbed Ganon's tower, so just need to drop down and take care of it. Saving, quitting, locking it in. Oh, that's where this was. Okay. I can't imagine that was faster than just looting to 5.
Well,
it's whatever. He's so far ahead.
It gives him a full heart refill too.
That is true, but like you got red mail, you got silvers, you got gold sword.
I mean, yeah, no, there's no.
I mean, AFG will be all right.
I mean, like, you could close one eye, be dizzy in the other one, and probably still manage a gambit fight like that.
Tyler just discovering that it is in fact a logical pet seed, and therefore logically pet Aga. Now, if that were Ice Rod or Turtle Rock Big Key, this seed would be entirely different.
Oh, 100%. And AFG taking shots at the pig, while Tyler is. What do you think Tyler's up to next?
Smith Chain just found the mitts.
Yeah, that's true.
2, 3.
Plus with Smith being so tightly compacted, like he's right up here.
All right. Well, AFG explodes the Ganon. Just need to cross the bridge, and that will solidify AFG's first place finish. And it crosses it, comes in first place with a time of 2:04:40. And Tylersalt has opted to forfeit and discontinue the race.
Understandable.
Alright, so AFG advances to 5 wins, 2 losses. Who's that?
That is Tyler joining
Hi,
us.
Tyler.
Hi, GG's.
Hey, sorry about that. There's tough loss here. And we're joined by AFG, who is the winner of this race. Hello.
GG.
Good day, sir. How's it going?
Well, borderline fabulous.
Where the fuck is the Meyerbeeg?
Yo, you're not gonna be happy with this answer.
Tile room?
No, you're even worse.
Moth.
One more try.
Helma.
Left side swamp.
Left side. Fuck me, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I was this close to doing that.
Yep.
I almost never skip it. And yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, when you were heading in there, we were really wondering just like what the play was. You know, AFG was still looking for the ice rod at the time. We had thought it was
early. I don't know where that was.
That was on the hobo under the bridge.
Oh yeah.
So that was it was a tough call about at that point who was really going to take it. I mean, we had no idea what your plan for routing Swamp Palace was.
That's frustrating. I usually just do all of it, and it seems like every time I'm like, no, there's a bunch of stuff left to do. I'm gonna skip it and save time. It just comes back and bites me in the ass as hard as it possibly can. So I'm gonna say it right now on air. I'm never skipping left side swamp again in my life in Crosskeys. Just do it every time. That's it. That's my rule now. Always gonna say.
Yeah. I'm sorry that had to come at you that way, but
you get randoed, whatever.
Yeah, indeed. But I do want to talk about the hook shot. Was both of you guys were really struggling with how your rune pearl was in Logic.
Yeah, well, I assume AFG that you went there and did it once you had the boots. Did you bomb jump?
Oh yeah, I did it with the boots. It took me a while to get back there. But once I got it, I was like, all right, the hook shot puts it in Logic, but how? So I was like, all right, so I've just missed Bumper Cave or I've missed whatever. And then like I got every connector seemingly. And I was like, where on earth is the connector to Floating Island? And I eventually, it dawned on me, I was, oh my God, I don't have Old Lady connector, and she's in the Dark World, isn't she? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. I didn't have the mirror because I dodged the Zelda DEP. And so I was pretty late to the mirror.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like one of the first things, once I got the mirror, the first connector I found was the granny connector, and it just gave me the hook shot. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it's just right here.
The routes you both took from each other were so completely different. It was really hard. It was incredibly difficult to keep track and call all the action going on here. Things were happening, and so I remember it's very specifically when you took the long way out the front of Turtle Rock. We were still looking for that hook shot, so we thought, oh, this is the answer for sure, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But where are the Turtle Rock keys? Where are the
Turtle Rock keys, my dude?
So like, right. So you walked out. This is where not it. We had a laugh. Then we're like, oh, it's a hospital. We had a laugh. And then the flippers were there, and I was like, I can't. I am.
There was some trouble breathing on our end.
It was completely ridiculous. So for the longest time, neither of you had this hook shot, but both of you had like items that the other really would have liked to have. Like you, Tyler, were much, much earlier to the Moon Pearl because you opted to go into GT and do more of it right off the bat. And AFG, you were just rigidly adhering to logic for reasons undetermined. What was the reason for that, not going through GT like that?
I'm not sure. I think I was like, well, I'm just going to wait till I get this hook shot. Surely it's just already on the path, right?
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, when I came out Turtle Rock and I got that up, well, I saw that TR small on pedestals. Okay, but I came out in the front of Turtle Rock and I was like, oh, I'm in Mire now. This can't lead to the hook shot. Wait a minute. Yes, it can. There could be a connector here that leads me to the hook shot. Still okay. So I still thought after I came out in the front that I was on my way.
Yeah, I think we had maybe speculated the same thing, but then just the more I thought about it, the more I was having trouble remembering what was still possible without the Moon Pearl until I ultimately settled on, it's just on Dark Death Mountain. It has to be.
Once I found the Moon Pearl, I remember a seed that I played maybe late last year or early this year, and I was in pod with like 2 small keys and no lamp. And got my Moon Pearl in the Dark Maze and just completely lost my mind, right? So for the rest of the seed, I was like, I need to put this Moon Pearl in logic. What the hell am I going to do? And I remember I gave it to my good friend and league teammate, Dr. Earworm, to play. And he did the same thing. And he's like, wait, what? Okay, logic doesn't exist anymore, right? And so that was kind of my thought. I was just, once I got the Moon Pearl, I was like, all right, you know what? Logic out the window. Just try to be as efficient as you can. Yeah. And eventually I was like, I need to find the hook shot or the mirror somewhere because I'm running out of stuff. And so that's when I ended up going back to Eastern to get the mirror, but
yeah, you did have that in your pocket as you ran out of like logical things to do. So eventually you just in your mind just bottlenecked back there and decided, okay, now's the time to get this mirror.
If there are any Home Wrecker fans in chat, ! Lamp. What a stupid lamp.
Yeah, that lamp made me sad. I was like, no, Aga Tower, no.
Oh, I did Aga Tower. I didn't.
I was thinking about it early.
This seed is apparently a logical pet Aga.
Yes, it sure is. Yeah,
there's two Palace of Darkness small keys.
There's 2 pod small keys in the well. Yeah,
I got 2 of them there.
That's what I was afraid of. It's just okay. The well's just putting crap in logic. Right. I hope
for a dungeon you barely have to touch because the only thing in there is another Turtle Rock small.
Right? God,
that was so frustrating. I almost didn't go back because I knew I was playing AFG. Right? I went in there with 1 small key, and shout outs to Structural Mike who beat me in the Crosskeys tournament last year with this play. Did the bow locked side and used my 1 key to do the big key chest.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Yeah, okay. Because he did that and got the mitts and just completely smoked me.
I think only Structural Mike would ever get that lucky. So
yeah, so it's like if you got 1 key and the hammer when you go in there for the first time, You do the right side, go around, and then do the 2 in logic checks, and then do the big key chest.
I definitely gave that a thought. I was like, do I want to sweep around the back? And I was like, no, I didn't.
And it's a good thing you didn't, because there was crap back there. It's nothing.
Nothing. Well, the Turtle Rock small key might have helped a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess that would have saved me a trip in to get the Pokey Key again. You know, because I went in, I did Lava Chest and Chain Chomps with 1 small key, and so I just the Pokey Key because I didn't have a good weapon.
Yeah, it was much more
starting 4 hearts or something, some nonsense like that.
At the time, yeah, it was much more efficient than the way Mr. Gamer over here did it.
Yeah, I feel like I left my soul in my clock in Turtle Rock. It was not a place that I remember fondly.
Oh man!
So both of you had avoided Thieves Town for some time.
Yes,
I'm guessing you both were looking for that small key that just somehow still never ever showed up.
Yeah,
I was hoping. I mean, like,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. It's fine.
Like, I mean, certainly I'd like to get it with the small, but like, I don't know. Like sometimes I'm hardcore about not going in without the small, and sometimes I'm just like, the hell with it. It kind of depends. I feel like it's a game of like how many one-offs do you want to leave, and I had that ice big chest on my mind for a whole year. I had Spike Cave was on my mind forever. Moth was on my mind. Like, how many one-offs do I seriously want to get here? But yeah, like I was definitely when I was looking for that ice rod and the Mire Big. When I full cleared Swamp and I got that Mire Big, I was definitely very happy about the Mire Big. And I was like, that might save my life. And then when I got the ice rod on Hope, I was like, he's gonna finish any second. Oh no!
Yeah.
It was definitely. It was. I don't mean to like burst Tylersalt's bubble anymore, but that was.
Oh, it's burst. There's nothing more you can do to me.
It was absolutely your race to lose. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It feels like it was, and you know what? What a tournament to go 4-0 and then 0-3 right afterward. Feels great. With Thieves Town, I'm normally there's the developers forgot to put in the Thieves Town big chest. It doesn't exist. Kind of guy. It's just weird that they forgot to put an entire chest in the game.
Agreed.
But I got so burned by that last week against Gamma, where we had the key, we had both keys early, but no hammer. But the hammer was locked by the mirror in blind cell. And so you had to go in there without being able to do the big chest. And so I was kind of gun shy about going in there this time around, I think, just because I had that kind of in the back of my mind.
It wouldn't surprise me at all to see the small key to Thieves Town in the Turtle Rock entrance, which is locked by Ether.
Oh yeah, with Ether in blind cell.
Because that's the only logical check in there with that key that's early. It wouldn't surprise me to see the small key in there. I think that's one of the only things in this entire season.
Yeah, that and Ice Palace entrance are the only 2 relevant entrances that I have left because Big Bomb is dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else was done. Hera Basement wasn't done, and the rest of Eastern Palace. Other than that, everything was accounted for.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me to see that small key there, like in, I don't know, in like the Sea House or something. What did we not see? What
Checkerboard is the only Checkerboard and Ice Rod Cave are the only 2 item caves that I have left on my tracker that I haven't seen.
I think ASG got them both. So
and Agina.
Yeah, I got that. They were none.
Okay.
So, maybe it's on Armos or something.
Yeah, maybe. I'm glad to hear we had a lot of divergence early on and really weird. Really weird. It's gonna be fun to watch back and see what the hell we were up to.
Yeah, my head was spinning. I was having a really hard time keeping track of everything.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
It was difficult to call. There was literally no time for conversation. Every time Plank over here would start a sentence, I'd be like, "That's important. That's important. That's important. That's important. Here's why. Like, there's no time to talk. We can't.
It was until those last about 10 minutes when we're like, who is going to figure this out first? Who is AFG making it to Hobo? Is Tyler gonna do left side swamp? And there was all sorts of speculation where it was like, okay, if AFG, while you were finishing Ganon's tower, it's like, okay, this is where it is. Like, if he jumps down now, then he's going to go to Hobo. If he flukes away, we have no idea. And Tyler was in swamp, and we're like, okay, he went and beat Argos first. Like, does he go back in? If not, we have no idea when he's getting this done. And so we're like, both of us are on our complete edge because we're both wondering that same thing.
Damn, that's cool. At least it sounds like at least it was good to watch. That's always good to know.
Yeah,
it was a spectacular race. Good game to you both.
Hell yeah, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Hell yeah.
So this does put you at 5-2, AFG. Is there anybody next week that you're looking forward to or concerned about playing?
Well, Lapit and I once competed in a fantastic match at the end of a ladder season to determine who was the all-time worst Crosskeys player. So he better win this week so that we can have Toilet Bowl 2, the Week 8 Crosskeys edition. Other than that, there's I can't even count the amount of people who are awesome. It would be fun to race with. So I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be sweet.
Toilet Bowl 2, Electric Boogaloo announced here.
That's it.
I don't want to think about toilets and electricity at the same time.
I'm told it's a big thing in Japan, I think.
That's true. Plays music and stuff.
Tyler, you were exceptional throughout this tournament, and it was great seeing you do some of the races that you did. Was there any moments that really stood out to you in the last few games that you're going to keep with you for a while?
No, all of it has been memory hold immediately. No, it was very cool to and like a big confidence boost to have the start that I did in the tournament. It sucks to kind of slide the way that I did out of it. But there are a lot of this making the brackets in this tournament is the hardest thing to do in Rando. And I think that's, I challenge anybody to tell me otherwise. This tournament is so hard. There's so many people who are so good at this mode. And it feels good to have performed as well as I did. I haven't decided where I'm going to play next week or not, or if I'm going to drop. But I went 4-4 last year. Maybe I can see if I can get to 5-3 and feel good about it. I don't know. We'll decide later.
I'd love to see that.
It's been a wild run.
Well, I'm glad you had a really good time. It was, again, really fun to watch you throughout this, and this was a hard one for me to watch. You're good. Both of you were a good friend of mine, so it was. I had no horse in this race. I didn't bet money on any of it. If either one of you won this, I think I would have been happy that the other lost. So I think. So it was definitely it was really entertaining for me.
Awesome. I'm glad we leave chaos in as many ways as we could. It made me very excited to cause you agita. That's what I live for.
It's good. I did feel a little bit of a lump in the throat for a little bit, like as everything was going on, I'm like, why isn't he doing this? Why is he skipping? Hey, where's this guy going? Come on.
Yes. That being said, when you do listen to this race again, I would refrain from headphones just because DJ might blow them out.
Oh, I'm not that loud, am I?
Yes.
There were a couple times that I couldn't tell how loud you were because I was screaming at the same time.
Come on. I backed away from the mic, even the low. Whatever. Okay.
Never change.
All right. Yeah, fine.
As a fellow very loud person, never change and never apologize.
As long as I'm not driving people away, like, oh, this dude's loud, I don't want to listen to this. That's fine.
Humbug, you don't drive anybody away. Maybe people crazy, but that's a different animal.
Yeah, okay.
The next sub goal on TJ's stream is to get up enough money to buy like a muffler by Christmas time.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
This TJ Whisper stream. I'll do
ASMR with TJ.
Hey, ASMR stream. All right.
this is to commentary like I'm on NPR or something. Today, everybody.
Oh man,
we have
TJ
a
Maelstrom
delightful race.
ASMR stream when?
Please do that on April 1st. Please do the NPR comment on April 1st, please.
Oh, that'd be so good.
We have a wonderful race for you guys. We have Tylersalt over here on the right. He's 4-2 in this tournament, and on the other side is very good friend of mine. Is the average frustrated gamer.
I love it.
I would
Please go
be
ahead
down
and
to co-host
say
that stream. I would be down to co-host that stream. You pick me an accent, and I will learn it by April 1st.
Honestly, it just takes
Transit.
forever to be really
You want me
loud,
to do transatlantic? Kane from the Diablo series. We'll figure something out.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe you can truncate AFG's name so that it's just, it doesn't look like you can scan it for groceries.
Yeah, did we have that ridiculous? I haven't seen it yet. Does it
one of
look
those
like,
things
you
you
have
gotta
no idea
tilt
what
your-
word that is, kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's where you tilt your screen and read it from the bottom, and you're like, "Oh, okay, it's that optical
Right.
illusion."
Yeah, at one point I pulled up my QR scanner on my phone and I hovered over your name and then just a bag of string beans just popped up.
Oh, I need better resolution. I got a menu for Denny's.
All right, I think
over
we should
here on the
probably
West
wrap it
Coast,
up.
I got to cook dinner. So thanks y'all for the restream. Really appreciate it. GG's
All
again, AFG.
GG, sir, the bless.
Don't shame yourself next week.
We'll see. Hey, I just hope Beer was here to absorb our punishment.
He was.
What?
He was
Oh,
waiting for
boy.
you. He saw your he was here. He arrived just as you walked into the Wizrobe room in GT. So perfect timing.
Oh, I forgot. I had happily forgotten about that moment in which I almost walked away from my PC in disgust with myself. That was horrific.
Yeah, he walked in and was like, "Climbed," and he just like made fun of you. Anyway, we should probably wrap it up. This was a really fun race to commentate for, and so it's too bad neither of you could have. Too bad both of you couldn't have won this. Gentleman's agreement. Everybody wins. Go home and be happy. But nope, one of you has to take the L. Just as long as Tylersalt makes a really good meal, I think he'll be happy. AFG will go to 5-2 and fight somebody who, I don't know, probably somebody who can probably beat you up, I guess.
I'm gonna wear armor, I think.
Yeah, wear some armor. Like be really hot. Be really hot.
It's gonna. Thank God's getting cool around. I know you like the heat, but I'm glad it's finally. Maybe I'll survive in my metal plate.
Nope. All right. Well, that'll probably do it for us here tonight. This was another good one to watch. Be sure to keep a lookout on ZeldaSpeedRuns for more Link to the Past randomizer tournament action. We got another big tournament coming up in the immediate future, and this one right here still not finished yet. We still got at least another week of this left before even the bracket starts. So yeah, we got a ways to go before this big Crosskeys tournament is done, and there'll be plenty of Link to the Past randomizer coming your way. In the meantime, go ahead and give a follow to AverageFrustratedGamer. Give a follow to Tylersalt. Two really great, really fun people. A lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to make fun of.
Most definitely.
Both of them can take a joke really well, and they're some of the most entertaining and delightful and wonderful people I have the pleasure of knowing and befriending in this community. Shout outs to our trackers, Arya Stark and Pichu. Thank you for keeping both of us on our toes, because frankly, I couldn't have done it without you.
Bonsoir,
was
Pichu. Merci.
We would have been lost. We would have been
Indeed.
absolutely lost without y'all.
Yeah. And I would have been lost again without my co-commentator, Blank Forge. Thank you so much for doing this commentating with me again. I had a really good time with you as I did last time, and I look forward to doing this again with you one more time. So I hope everybody had a pleasant time listening to us, despite the fact that I am apparently unbearably loud.
Hey, you know what? Thank you, TJ. And you know, if you again, I would like to throw this out there. If any of y'all are enjoying this content and are wanting to find a way that you can contribute, there are plenty of opportunities to track. There are plenty of opportunities to commentate, even restream. Get in touch with the Discord, and you will find a community who is more than willing to accept you and help you out in your journey to becoming a wonderful community member.
Yeah.
And maybe one day you can commentate next to TJ Maelstrom and start plugging his stream and saying he's also somebody you should give a follow to, as he does wonderful races that I've seen.
I'm much quieter on my own stream.
At least twice. I've seen him run a race at least twice in my lifetime.
I do sometimes I do at least twice a day.
That's a rumor. I have not confirmed that. Don't assign my name to that. With that, I believe we can hand it back over to our fearless leader of this restream.
Our master of ceremonies.
That's me. Hi.
It is.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for volunteering. This was a lot of fun to listen to. So thank you, Comms. And that was a wonderful outro. I feel bad that I even have to step in. So thank you. Yeah, we're gonna head over to Zeldathon. They're raising money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And in 10 minutes, they're gonna have Andy playing some Link to the Past randomizer. I think it's Max Enemies randomizer. So that should be exciting. So I hope you enjoy that. If I can type in the name correctly. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.